So it turned out I did not bother. I needed to sleep, even though I did not sleep, and then I got woken up really early by my cat, because I think I forgot to feed her last night. But she was also vibing in the lounge. We'll open a portal out of the dream and do our dailies. And then I'll work out what the fuck I'm gonna do after I do the dailies. But that'll be in a different video, because I'm probably gonna do Gilnear shit. And I kinda want that in some video. Okay, there was an indication of which portal leads where. I just didn't see where the fuck the indication was. Yeah, I guess they're not all outside, are they? Maybe there wasn't one in Silver Moon. So which would be faster to get back to Stormwind? Should I just fly back? I guess I'll just fly back. What's this? Oh yeah. So let's see, while flying over I guess I should work out what the fuck I need to do. It's really not going to tell me? Oh, here we are. I don't think there's too much. I'm also beginning to wonder whether I forgot to actually get everything from Dream Surge. No, I definitely got everything. I feel like there isn't too much. To do, which is not actually too bad. Oh yeah, I forgot I need to do this on my ults as well. Fuck, that's gonna take a little bit of time, isn't it? A scenic portal to Nagrand. Today's special is Magic Gateway to this Great Plains of Nagrand. If you head there, would you mind shooting a few animals? Oh, not like that. Borrow my camera. Friend Bracey has been roaming around lately and really appreciates some photos, but I've been got a poll to attend to.
They like to burn it.
What wisdom do you seek?
Speak with someone at the gala. Oh, I got the gift one again. Or do we? Is it the same one? No, of course it's not. Speak with Samson Garmton at the gala to relieve the stress. You adventurers are known for carrying heavy burdens. There's no better time to comfort them than now. I saw a veteran somewhere around here. To cure the stress. Perhaps he has insight. The stress never ends. Who the fuck am I meant to be talking to then? Oh.
Safe travel.
You need something?
This gala has a really nice break. I've been in one role after another, 20 years now. Honestly, it's rare day when the Alliance isn't at war with something or someone. A job line puts a lot of weight on your shoulders. I bet you can relate. How do you relieve the stress? Oh, you're asking the right questions, Death Knight. After 20 years, I've learned all the tension build up. You need to release it. Head to Old Town, go wail on the training dummy, or kick the rubbish off the street, or something. Scream if you have to. The relief it gives you feels like love. Feels like cringe, I think you mean. What the fuck? That actually looks kind of cool though. So anyway, I started kicking. I'd be raging. And then we do dungeon. And then I become lazy as fuck. Or is it? I feel like they didn't RP as much in previous days. Oh well. Let's go! But yeah, it looks like there might not be too much. We occasionally be raging. As we know with DK lore though. Main thing that relieves stress is fucking killing shit. Because they are literally coded to gain they literally are coded to gain fucking stress from not killing shit. So anyway, I started booting the trash, and then I was like, yell. Rar XF3. And then like, you okay? No, I'm not okay. They ask you how, but you can't, you just can't get into it because they never understand. / cry.
Can I help you?
Feeling better? You took care of yourself after a tough day. Yeah, good to your body and brain. They'll be good to you.
See you around.
Oh, is that why I constantly have fucking headaches? We opened a portal into the dream. Shit. The fuck? What are we meant to get a picture of in this area? Great White Alec. Well, he died. Does not count. This part is gonna suck. Does have scaling health at least. Now that's the reason why it's dead most of the time. That's kind of annoying. And the starting spot. Toothy. Alright, no shit, where would the portal back? Feels like there's one advantage to this event, at least it allows you to portal around a bit easier. Why hello there. I used to be one of Nebsuri's buddy. We're too old for hunting these days. What are you doing in Egrand? I thought I'd spend my retirement among my old hunting grounds, but I'm not here to hunt, just to appreciate life. There's something in the air lately. Folks seem to be delighted to do things with their partners. Me, I'm just happy to be here with nature. I'm the best company I could ask for. Got these photos for you. Photos for me? To inspect the pictures. These are incredible. You gave me such a thoughtful gift. Thank you. Please, if you you could share this one with my friend Maraguchi. He's a famous chocolatier. I heard that he's at the gala. Then let's return to the dream. Let's use the dream portal to get back. We entered a portal into the dream.
What can I do for you?
Beatrice wanted me to share these photos with you. Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. I love animals, but animals and chocolate don't go well together.
See you later.
Shit, I can't target. Who the fuck is he? There he is.
Be seeing you.
I knew Beatrice would appreciate the photos. Thank you for your kindness.
Right.
Oh, really? That's all of them? So we've done every daily, but still 10. I guess I don't really need to do them anymore then if we have every daily done.
I supply only the finest.
Alright, how are we doing for money though? Technically I don't really need to do this with alts, but it does speed it up. We still need to buy the date simulator, and I guess they'll just buy like 2 moths or something. So I probably have enough lovebirds, so I'll probably try and sell moths. People do like that big titty moth GFs. At least you'd hope they would.
Safe travel.
Turns out there is a Horde version of this quest, so I've been trying to grind up a Horde character, but it's taken ages since I see Beer actually doing quests to do it, so I'm just getting it up by doing pet battles. But I guess I'll do the Horde side before I upload the video though, because might as well. But that's going to just delay it by about a day probably, because I'm halfway to level 70. I'm up to level 65 now. But I've pretty much spent the entire day trying to grind pet battles. But I've gotten quite a few pets up though. Fortunately, like, it was actually this event, even though I feel like it's definitely not 100% extra, I'm pretty sure that it is a lot more than 100%. It definitely used to be 300, but it feels like it's even more than it was before. Because, like, literally with that buff, I'm getting, like, 1 level every battle I do. Like, the pets are gaining a level every single time. Does help as well that you can now have your pets die and they still gain some XP at least, even if it's an absolute minuscule amount. But I'll just do the dailies, which I guess I'll have to do my vaults as well, because that's an extra 30 and we still need to get quite a bit more. Because we haven't got too much time. Yeah, we should have plenty of time still. Like, we still got like practically 2 weeks. Like, we still got about a week and a half left, so I should definitely be able to get enough.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
What feet? I have hooves. Da, 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 da. Never gonna get the mount though. Also, I kind of just don't care. Well, it's not the mount I'm after, it's the proto Drake like harness, because it actually does look kind of good. There's also some mail I haven't picked up yet. I don't know what the fuck it is. Okay. Thanks for your extremely generous contribution to the artist pod. Find this token of trash. What the fuck is this? Okay, so it's a different letter. So what's this do though? Okay, so there is a way to farm them infinitely. You just have to spend 10... It just costs you a K per token now, which is fucking terrible. So it is technically possible to still get to grind the tokens. It just costs an obscene amount. And who knows, this might be a one-time thing. That's all we got for his quest.
You have the eyes of one who has traveled.
Go back to the pond.
Go down.
I don't really need to show this quest again, but we're gonna do it anyway. Honestly, there isn't really much point me even doing these quests. Like, we've done pretty much all of them now. It's mainly just the one on the beach that is going to be different. I mainly just need to record it to try and get the proto Drake. What's the dog doing? What is the dog doing? Swiggity swooty. Got milk book. Oh shit, it's got a scroll. Is there anything I can actually grab? Okay, it's done anyway. Okay, so so there I was, surrounded by at least 100 murlocs, and the heavily mustached man proclaimed, gesturing in a wild arc. The tawny Tauren gasped in amazement. Whatever did you do, her voice was brawny and muscular tone to it. The only thing I could do, my lovely Macarus, patted the sword resting on his thigh. I brought them to justice. Ooh, with just a dagger? You're so brave. Tellers cautiously approached from, cautiously reached for the blade, but he pulled her hand away at the last second. Marcos bristled. What? This is two-handed sword enchanted to the hilt. Perhaps not as big as you've seen, but I know a few tricks to really make it sing. Tana smiled dreamily, flutter in her enormous eyelashes. She picked up a piece of cheese and held it close to Marcos's lips. Try this, it's homemade. The handsome paladin stammered, no, I'm lactose intolerant. Tanda placed the cheese back in the bowl. Are you sure? Does that mean that you can't tolerate me? The Buccamus Tauren stepped forward, pressing herself against Marcus. The substantial height difference placed his face squarely in her chest. Unable to see, he failed in protest, finally finding a purchase on her firm backside. His muffled, agonizing sounds only made her giggle and squeeze him more tightly. Just as his other hand found her tail, and light dimmed as an imposing figure moved into the doorway. What the? Tora explained. Brax, no. Marcus pulled his head away and gasped for air, looking at the angry Tauren with wide eyes. It's not what it looks like. Brax charged, ramming into Marcus. While uttering his challenge, you mess with the bull, you get the horns. Marcus reeled and caught himself digging his heels into the dirt. Seizing out the horns in each of his hands, he held the Tauren's head down, fighting against his tremendous strength. Brax forced his head up, grunting and spitting in anger, only to have it repeatedly pushed down and they locked eyes for a moment, and with a final heave of explosive force, Brax wrenched himself free. The powerful Tauren swung his arms out wide as if to crush Marcus in a mighty hug. Blades of light proclaimed the paladin, a huge pulsing sword thrust up from the ground between the two of them, the combatants, tearing through the armor and clothes, searing the thick chest hair of Marcus and cutting a fine line in the Tauren's muscular chest. Before they could move again, Trandon raised a hoof leg into the air and brought it down with a warlike force. The man and bull wobbled, clearly stunned. Stop it, both of you. Marcus regained his composure and looked at Tanda, and then at Brax. Fur ruffled and bare parts of their leathery skin glistened with sweat. As they all stared at one another, ridiculously good-looking Marcus spoke. Well, since we're mostly undressed already. The story goes on, but your good taste prevents you from reading it. It was getting pretty extreme.
Off and away.
Oh good, we got the... It looks like we got the one for the... that we need for the quest.
You have a great day now.
Not for the achievement. And then we have the other book as well. Pen the skilled hand of Archmage, Artisan Rune Weaver. The rules given magic can be bent to many purposes. We learned have found that it's easiest to divide the Eldritch arts into 8 different categories in order to further the understanding of the fundamentals of magic itself. Each of these categories is known as a school of magic, for they are often learned separately, and magically frequent chosen to specialize in one type or another. Other mages attempt to master all forms of magic, but few have achieved this lofty goal. With this tome, we discuss each of the individual schools of magic and some of their notable practitioners. All schools of magic can be combined to create fundamental spells that utilize multiple sources of power. Some of these potent spells are discussed later in the series of books, but combining multiple types of magics can be extremely dangerous, especially for beginners. Here we will learn the basics of all schools of magic. Please remember that magic is not to be abused, and do not practice magic without appropriate superstition. And the book's actually run out. How the fuck has it run out already? It didn't even say anything. And somehow I just keep fucking catching my headphones on the table. We'll open a portal into the dream. But yeah, I just kind of want to get on with grinding that level still. So trying to get this kind of done a little bit quick. So what we got? Looks like the same shit, so... Is there only a set number of gifts that you can get? Like, did we just get unlucky? And just get like the exact same gifts as last time? I feel like that can't be the case. I think that we just got insanely unlucky.
To what do I owe the pleasure? Best of luck.
What can I do for you? See you around.
Oh, this one is different. So that one can be different.
Wish to speak? Walk with the earth, mother.
My flowers, who wonderful. Yes, my partner bought these to help with my hair. Now let's see. Oh, little gorgeous, thank you so much. Have new style and I feel like a new person. So, like, I guess that's what we have, that like, it's that one which we have to look out for, which is really kind of fucking difficult if you think about it, considering that. Like, we have a lot of fucking parts left. I guess some people might just want, like, different gifts, but we just got insanely unlucky and there was only one different thing there. Thank fuck I clicked that gift instead of the dog. But yeah, I'll have to do my other ults just to get the thing going.
Feel free to browse.
And then I'll just continue grinding and then I can finally get that video out. Hopefully I can get it done by the end of the day, but honestly it's taken fucking ages. But it is partly my fault. I should probably just level normally.
Be seeing you. Right.
Because it does take me probably about two hours to level up one level by doing pet battles. But I am getting loads of leveled up pets, so it's okay, I guess. Well, see you tomorrow. Okay, after grinding for 2 days, I finally managed to get the bar filled. No, finally managed to level up the other characters and get the so I can finally get that video finished.
Right.
Annoyingly, there isn't any new dailies
What wisdom do you
today, but we'll just do it anyway in case we might get the mount. Also, like, Blizzard confirmed that like it turns out that like this thing's now been reduced to 50k rather than 70, but I'm pretty sure that when we did the hand-in for this, it was still it was 50 already. It just said 70 because if you remember, I like pointed out in the video, I was like, oh, it says I've done 20%, but I've only handed in one thing. So I think it was 50 when I first did it. It just hadn't changed like the text for it. I think it's always been 50, unless except for maybe the first day. The first day it might have been the full 70, but I came in like day 2, 3. But the so yeah, I've been grinding a lot of pets up, and no doubt it's gonna get attacked as soon as I get the. Oh, okay, it did not, thankfully. And they're always the worst to last. The one that has the stupid thing where it attacks you and people don't think, hey, maybe I should, you know, run away rather than fight this fucking thing so people can actually complete the quest at a decent speed. Oh yeah, stupid bug. I remember that stupid bug. I'm not 100% sure why they implemented that, but it's a stupid change that they made where you can't use the cloak glider while the belt effect is active. Like, it didn't used to be a thing. They deliberately coded it so that you can't do it. Like, originally you could use them both at the same time. So it's obviously why they did it, because you do get far greater distance if you actually use your glider while benefiting from the speed boost. But it's just annoying. My only explanation could possibly be that it's PvP change. Like, just some change that they made because of PvP. Because, like, there's no other real reason for it, because they already banned the cloak in dungeons. It's just Blizzard absolutely fucking hate engineering. They like to make it like the shittest profession ever. Like, it's like, oh, you already like losing out on a profession by having engineering, so let's make it that like every fucking reward from it just doesn't work. Like, back in MoP, you used to be able to even just get a rocket launcher on your fist, which was very useful for DKs because it's a ranged attack, so it's a useful way to just, you know, pull mobs as a DK. Okay, so we got nothing. But yeah, I don't think the grind will be worth it in the long run. Actually, I actually need to get my food as well. Oh, well, we'll finish off and just have a bit burned food.
Hello. Have a good one.
It also turns out that like they did also make that change where like you can, as we saw with the last thing, where like if you get like if you when you do this it gives you like 10 charms, so technically you can turn a K into 1 charm, which is definitely not worth it. Here's one of the most stupid achievements there is. Just waste 50k for no reason. Like, I could suppose you could use it to like buy like one of the pets from the thing, but I doubt I could sell one of those for 50k. Like, there's no way it would sell for like nothing. It would sell for probably about 8k at most. So that is all of that.
What can I do for you? Be careful.
Ironically, it looks like my main's actually going to be the one to get to the threshold first, which is very surprising. Okay, so that is that for now. And so the grind continues, even though it's not really a grind at all, since we've almost finished. Not entirely sure how the fuck my main managed to catch up though with the points. They did get 1 extra day, but also spent the extra things. I suppose that does add up to 40, so it makes sense they are actually the same. But yeah, I got enough for the mount, but I didn't buy it yet. Bought like the bow though, so that wasn't really that important. So we got the Grizzly Hill one again, where you have to go and get the flowers. And then we got this quest, which I actually did the same option as I did on my main. So I actually don't know what the other ones do. So the one where you get to choose the thing. So we'll try a challenge and see what that does. Challenge is an excellent way to favour your strengths and exercise body. I think that I know something that could give you just that. Tell me more.
Friends, food. These are what matter.
If it's challenge you're after, I think I have an idea. I saw a boastful champion heading towards Goldshire. You could challenge him to a duel. That would satisfy your desire, perhaps teach him the valuable lesson in humility. We're gonna slay someone out. Oh yeah, we need to queue as well. That mount is so good. It is one of the best mounts there is. Been riding around on that while leveling my pen. Yes, I'm the greatest. Thank you for noticing, random citizen. You want a tassel, do you? People adore me. I'm a champion of the world. Does have 500,000 health, which is annoying. Watch me dominate you, champion, with my skills and glorious muscles. I failed. How could I fail? I'm so beautiful. Did that actually count? Honestly, probably the best option is to do that one. That one's pretty fast. Like, the sleep one has quite a few dialogue options. But we haven't seen what the last one is. I suppose I could just skip the last one by just... Oh wait, no I can't. Because after you choose the quest, after you choose which one you want to do, it sets it in. So I can't just abandon because it's like... It starts a different quest chain.
Eyes of one who has traveled much.
On any day, you do great deeds for others. Today you did have done something great for yourself. That's the best gift of all. What is it? Or is it all just an illusion? There to fool us all. I got so confused what the fuck this was until recently. Cause what the fuck does that even mean? And I was like, oh yeah, it's those stupid fucking things from Sunbreak. Ironically, I think these mobs in here actually have less health than some rares from this fucking expansion because of how stupidly overpowered the health pool is of some stuff. Like, it's only 1.5 million health, which isn't that much. Very unlikely to get the proto drake though, because we already opened the things. Okay, so we got enough for the mount and I'm gonna buy the mount though on the other character though. They're both about the same. I got slightly more on my main, so I feel like I should probably just do it like other way around. I don't think I actually got the loot there. Oh, and then there's a bug that stops you being able to loot while in combat. That's stupid. Jesus Christ. That aggro range is fucking abysmal. So many fucking players this time. Big titty iron moth do you have? It's not iron at all, but it is big titty moth. Then perish. No, there's no point in trying, was there? Oh god, I'm getting them one at a time. I'm getting no big ones. Might be big. Don't think it is though, no. That one looks fairly big. I could really do a boost. Where's my boost? There it is. It's on cooldown. This one's big, it should be done. It was not big, fuck. Don't know why there's so many players here currently. It's just faster to DPS it down. It looks like we've done like everything that we need to do. It looks like we've got all the rewards, so I guess I'll just farm up an army of moths to sell later. Because we need to do our dailies to try and get all the quests done.
Off and away.
Step on up.
Because like, look, we got like 180 now, right? No. Missed a quest somewhere.
Right. Be seeing you.
Hello.
Oh wait, no, it's 280. I've got even more than that. Fuck. But I still might as well just do it on the other character because I've got more on this one. So I guess we'll just get some moth. Might as well get lovebirds as well, even though I've got too many already. But I just can't be bothered. Okay, and I'll gather the rest later, because now we have thing, but I'll get the mount on the other character. And then do that last thing, so we can get a video out. Which will not have been worth the grind. Cause it took about 3 days to grind up my hunter, so it was actually max level. Even though it should have been done much quicker, but I leveled it up by doing pet battles, and then I needed to gear it a little bit.
Looking for something specific?
Okay, got this. The ray.
See you later.
And we've almost done all of the things now. The quest. We just need to do that that one with that guy and the gifts, and I suppose that's like the only real differences now. So next time. Yeah, there was no new quest yesterday, so I just skipped yesterday. I like checked, but I've been busy like just playing Monster Hunter 4 again. Because I finally got past Gormagala, which was fucking annoying. And so far I've not come across a fight which has been harder. Like, I played it before, but like, I'm trying to play with Bogan this time. And it is so fucking annoying. Like, there's no way to dodge fighting Gormagala as your first threat 5, and it's the hardest fucking fight I've done so far. And I've beaten like up to Rathalos. Like, I've done the Rathalos, Zinagor, and Celta's Queen quest, and they've all been easier than Gormagala. Like, it hits a third of my health with its fucking range attacks. It's so annoying. But anyway, let's do the actual WoW shit. So we got this final one, so let's get something tasty. I share a common interest. In my years travelling, I sampled much of the food and drink Azeroth has to offer. Tell me more.
Slow down.
Let us begin the
Life is to be
self-love.
savored.
A full belly is a happy belly. There's plenty of good food and drink right here at the Gallo. Why don't you buy yourself something nice? Consume the treat package from the vendors here. We must consume, we must devour, we must feast.
What's on your mind?
Where's the treat packages though?
Your feet on the ground. See you later.
Is that the treat
Hello.
package? No. What the fuck am I trying to buy?
See you around.
Interesting.
A healthy bag. Treat for fruit lovers.
It is very wise to
Comfort foods. Tasty treats for tough days. Wait, it gives you a boost to morale? That's a definite boost to my morale. Having a tough day, these samples, but delicate salty snacks will help you feel better. Or does that mango have... I love mangoes. Give me one. What she's having, I love mangoes. They are tasty. What you got? Me yourself chocolate package. A treat for chocolate lovers. Gives you a boost to your morale. It's a definite boost to your morale. And I missed the fucking group, for fuck's sake. It'll pop quick enough anyway. A treat for fruit lovers and health enthusiasts. Okay, let's consume, devour, feast. We will consume... But which will we consume? The chocolates. It'll be a definite boost to our morale. It says must do while standing, but it forces you to sit while eating. Or was it a definite boost to our morale? Heart feels lighter. Looks like maybe we just have to eat all 4? Movement speed increased by 2%. Can't be used for fun activities because fuck you, we're Blizzard. Mango. Increases haste. They can't let you have a fucking speed boost in raid. Like, they removed like all the fucking speed boosters from old raids, it's so dumb. Oh, this one gave me the same buff. But we're still missing a treat. Unless eating this one will work. Nope. Stamina increase does not function. Got an upset stomach. Stuff, but the thing says eat 5. Like, we have to eat another. Definitely the fastest one is to do the
Safe travel.
challenge one. Can't really do it while can't really enter while eating the food. Okay, that's everything done. And hopefully we get our mount. But yeah, I didn't do any... There just wasn't anything yesterday. But we're not going to get our proto rig thing probably. I suppose that like these ones have not working in raid makes sense, but this fucking speed boost really doesn't. I suppose you could stack it to a high enough level that it would be good. But it's just like, just let me fucking speedrun old raids. Why, do you have enough? We didn't get anything, which is annoying. I just want to continue doing more Monster Hunter. Also took an absolute age for my pellicles to actually be able to start getting armor in that game. Like, just wouldn't let me get like getting new like Monster Hunt palaces. On any other day, you're doing great deeds for others. Today, you've done something great for yourself, and that is all of his done. Now we just need to do the other thing. We need to also buy ourselves a pet.
Good day to you.
Do I get another lovebird or do I get the moths? Because I have tons of fucking lovebirds. So I feel like I'm going to try and sell the moths. Probably going to find that people don't want moths and they want lovebird instead. But moths are so much hotter. Till next time, I guess. Alright, so we got the quest in that other zone again. I'm actually almost finished low rank now on that monster thing. But I kinda don't want to fight Shura, but I'm gonna have to. But annoyingly, every single frenzy monster gives me a fucking headache.
Be seeing you.
So I'm gonna... Fortunately though, it might actually be easier than Gormagala for the simple fact that its arena is flat at least. So I'm not gonna have the
You have a great day now.
So I'm gonna have like at least the I'm not gonna have as hard a time because part of the thing which made the Gormagala fight such a pain in the ass was it loved to stay in an area which is just full of fucking cliffs. So it's really hard to actually point the gun to actually hit it. It also kept cornering me in there. But it should be fine, hopefully. I can technically make a better weapon. I'll probably make the Zinagor weapon before I fight it. But it's not very hard to beat Zinagor. What have we got? Might have something new here? Nope. Looks like we have nothing new. says challenge, so...
Who you be?
What are you missing? Got everything you need. Like, it says challenge.
What do you need?
It's his thing. Are you missing a gift? Only thing I'm missing is competition. It's been so long.
Strength.
Maybe give him the letter?
Raw. Go forth to
Like, it says this should be challenge. Yeah, for some reason that didn't go up last time. Maybe the letter will work for him?
Dreadful state of affairs, isn't it?
Does the letter belong to you? Nope. What are you missing? Only thing I'm missing is respect. If I put in / respect, would that work? I don't know. Bow might work. So not all of them require you to actually give them physical gifts. Like, not all of them require the stuff from the table. Some of them require remotes. Let's hope we actually get the thing this time. Of course not. I can get myself another morph if I want. Okay, so let's see what else we have around here. If we have emotes, then maybe we can do other people. Interesting that this place has permanent sunlight even when it's night. So she has attention.
Yo.
Are you missing a gift? Ain't got nothing today. I wish to talk with you. Really mean it? Some folks say I have a big mouth sometimes. Yes, you have my full attention. Okay, so one time me and Nick were shopping for a while. Well, I forget what it was exactly set out to get when we left, but we were at the market. And you know how most stalls have these huge displays. So I said, Nicky, how are we gonna sift through the this junk and find what we're looking for? And Nicky says to me, Razzie baby, that's the whole point. We're here to have a good time. It ain't about the purchases, it's about the experience. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, never mind me. Just a big old chattermouth. Thanks for listening anyway. Really appreciate it. Okay, so some of them literally just require you to just... Okay, so we're almost done. We just need beauty and comfort. Comfort is probably the undead guy. We just need to find the people that we need to talk to. And it looks like the add-on might have been updated to show where they are. So we just have to find the one for comfort. So she's done. Like, we know there's an undead guy over there. Yeah, he's comfort. So I guess that the one we're missing is the troll.
How you doing, man?
What the fuck? He dropped something. He drops Spirit Darter Egg. Interesting. Anything here they can actually drop the Spirit Darter Egg, but you don't kill them, so of course they can't. Maybe they're not here? Beauty. Okay. I guess that maybe Flex might work on him? Like, I might be able to finish this. Like, if they don't all use like the presence in the middle. It's possibly as well it was bugged originally, which is why I couldn't finish it, because I probably could have finished this day one.
Off and away. Daylight's burning.
If you don't actually need the gifts from the table. But you might also need the gifts from the table. Like, we did get a different thing from the present before. Okay, so... we can't talk to them until we actually activate the table, though. Here's a sealed letter. Is it a love letter still, or is it a different letter this time? To my friend. Might actually be the one we need. Wait, we haven't got hers, either.
What is it?
Does that belong to you, maybe? Nope.
Beware.
So what do you need then? What gift are you missing? No, I'm missing a physical connection. Most people are too disgusted by my appearance. Yeah, hug. He needs a hug. You'd give me a hug. Your kindness brings tears to me. Thank you, stranger. Thanks so much. You've given me a blessed gift this day. So it looks like possibly it's her that we need. We need a way to res her.
Dreadful state of affairs, isn't it?
Friend, but I don't know how to do that. The only thing that I miss is my wife, and I doubt that you can bring her back after the war. So what is the last thing that we need still? Beauty. Oh yeah, we already know the guy who it is. But I don't entirely know what to do. Maybe Flex might work?
What can I do for you?
Can try Flex, see whether it works. Flex? Nope. What are you missing? Compliment. In the haste to get here, I left my only thing that could complement my natural beauty. If I accept who I am... So what do we need to do for this one? We just have to work out what we need to do for this one.
You need something?
Could maybe give him the sword. I doubt it, but it's the only thing that possibly fits. Does the sword belong to you? Gets one to be says. Never seen it before in my life. Like, I don't know whether he just needs another gift that we just haven't, that can come from that present.
See you later.
So be nice if the add-on actually told us what the fuck we need to do.
Can I help you?
So what could we be missing? Brother interrupted me, so I decided to look it up on Wowhead, and it is that we can't actually do it. Like, there is only two things that can come from that present, which is you either get the letter or the letter or flower, and this guy needs flower. for his thing. So I guess that we'll just have to do this another day. But I might as well just do the quest, I don't know. Talk about
For the Alliance.
The dark times will pass.
so I'll just have to get the thing again another time, or possibly reset. I don't know whether that would work. What have I got in my inventory? Oh yeah, the sword. So I guess we'll just do this. But yeah, I'm okay. I really should do like some actual videos, but I just want to keep playing. The Meowster Hunter. Even if sometimes I don't, because like I've said, like these frenzy monsters, they just piss me off so much. In fact, just using the gun pisses me off so much. It just sometimes it's really dumb. Like it feels like it just doesn't roll far enough. Like, I get hit by attacks so often which shouldn't hit me. I think it's just part of the reason I don't like Tigrex. It's like, oh, I try and roll out of the way of the attack, but because its arms are so fucking wide, it accidentally treads on me anyway and deals a ton of damage. Which wouldn't be so annoying if it didn't have fucking Frenzy, because you can't, like, guns just cannot get rid of Frenzy easily. It is so hard to get rid of Frenzy with guns. Because of the amount of times you need to reload. Because reloading is so fucking punishing in older Monster Hunters. I don't know how bad it is in the newer ones, but in the older ones, like, it is so fucking punishing as the reload mechanic. Like, it's not too bad if you when you reload, but the problem is if you accidentally fire when you have no ammo, because it puts you into an uninterruptible, like, animation for about 2 seconds of you doing nothing, and it's so bad. Because you just can't fucking do anything, because you're literally just stun locked because you accidentally tried to fire with 0 ammo. Like, I feel like the newer Monster Hunter games have a lot more, like, abilities to, like, cancel out of animations, because that's one of the things with, like, gun, like, the fact that while you're reloading, it refuses to let you dodge. Like, you cannot just cancel the animation of reloading to go into a dodge. So, like, but like I said, the worst part is just if you accidentally just equip, like, too much, if you accidentally just shoot when you have no ammo, because it happens far too fucking often. And then the worst one is, because I use heavy bowgun, I accidentally trigger the crouch shot. Even though I have no crouch ammo, it forces me to select no ammo. Then it does that 2-second fucking animation. I have no ammo, and it's just like, it's such a waste of fucking time, and I never mean to do it. I just roll, and then I accidentally activate the crouch shot thing, and I'm like, fuck, now I'm just stunned for like 5 seconds.
I'm out of range.
But like, the dodge thing is like so annoying as well, because like with Gravios, because like I said, like the dodge distance just isn't good enough. It's like, alright, if Gravios moves up to me and uses a tail sweep, I might as well just fucking face tank it, because I need to dodge 3 times to get out of the range of the tail thing. And for some reason, Heavy Bowgun seems to like have a second, like 0.5 second cooldown after rolling. Like, after you roll, you don't seem to be able to roll for like about 0.5 seconds. So like, if you, like, since I need to roll 3 times, it's like, I can't roll out of the fucking tail, so I might as well just stand there and let it hit me, because I'm like, even if I try to roll it, I'm not gonna get out of it.
I need to get closer.
Which isn't really a problem with the Gravios, but like, it's a problem with like the frenzied monsters, like, if they like, where they're just like, oh, like, you can't dodge out of like the animation, but because they have frenzy, you're just gonna get in stacks of frenzy. Because like, that was the problem with like Tigrex and Gormagala. It's like, I can't dodge out the attacks, but I also just, if I face tank them, I gain too much frenzy stacks, and then again the debuff that makes me just take more damage. Even though I don't know if it's more damage, I think it just stops your red portion of health appearing, which technically means more damage, because as you know, the red portion of health is like health that heals over time, so it just makes the attacks hit harder. This gold pile's definitely getting bigger. Looks like we got a new book though. Oh, and this one vanishes as well. Weird.
The moon be with you, and the stars guide you.
What the fuck is this? The brass bombs. Who's the bomb? The tough little goblin walked purposely into the engineering shop, raising her eyebrows at a few items as he approached the shopkeeper. I should actually always do this quest just because I get fucking steaming romance novels. How's it going, Jack? Her voice seductively brushed his pointy ears with the rough texture of someone who inhaled too much motorcycle exhaust. The goblin called Jack. Jack looked up and grinned. Rivari, it's going much better since you arrived. Jack set his arc-light spanner on the table. What can I do for you? Holding a elbow in one her elbow in one hand, Revi tapped her chin lightly. I'm not really sure. You got any specials? Are you kidding? I got the best deals anywhere, Jack replied enthusiastically. Just got these in this morning, in all sorts of colours. Small red rockets, got some blue, green too. Ravi's disappointment look was not missed by the expert shopkeeper, and he quickly upped his ante. There was a loud thud as Jack dropped something on the table. I call this the big one, he said. It's goblin only, very difficult to find. Nice. Revi said, sounding unconvinced. Her eyes wandered a bit. Okay, fine. I see you're a goblin of superb taste. Jack looked around, conspiratory, before carefully laying out the new item. Buckling the table with the enormous creak. I call this, it's called, Jack paused for dramatic effect, the big one. Revi's eye widened in surprise. Is that real? Feeling the advantage, Jack allowed himself to relax a bit, putting his hands back on his head and leaning back in his chair. He replied with lazy, narrowed eyes, It's 100% goblin parts, baby. Natural resources. After a moment of hesitation, Ravi reached out and gingerly stroked the smooth yellow surface. I'll take 2. Excellent. You know, if you like that, you might be interested in some hard adamantine tubes. They can be enhance the effect. Ravi nodded excitedly and looked between Jack and something on the wall. What's that? Jack looked over his shoulder. Oh, those are for reviving dead people. Revi was intrigued. Can they be used on someone while they're still alive? Never wanting to miss a sale, Jack responded without missing a beat. Oh, sure. Tell you what, you get all these stuff and throw in a pair of Mayhem Projectum goggles for half price. Revi pulled out a stack of coins that made Jack drool. Why not? Motorcycle sales have been good this year. As Jack quickly filled the total, he asked, This must be a serious raid or something. Revi shrugged. Nah, I got a blind date with a guy named Marcus tonight. Jack nodded. What about the guy from the motor club was you were dating? Leather-clad goblin the leather-clad goblin scooped up her bag in one arm and held up an outstretched arm. He never put a ring on it. A girl's got to have her priorities. Jack smiled and shook his head as he watched her walk out of the shop. The remaining pages require a secret goblin decoder ring to read. And then the book is going to fucking self-destruct. Soon, TM. Let's hope this is the last of the dailies. Because we have the daily again. The Faralas daily. Who knows, we might even get the Pro Drake thing, but This proto Drake thing does seem to have almost the same drop rate as the Love Rocket by the looks of things, considering that it just hasn't dropped yet, even if it has only been probably about 7 days. So yeah, let's hope that we get the flower this time from this. Because it's literally, we just need to get the flower. We also do have the pond quest as well. So I might be able to get another steamy romance novel. What we got? Literally just 50-50. Yep, we got it.
Hey there.
Do these flowers belong to you? My flowers, thanks babe. Gaze upon me, my lovely friends. Only crowds claim to not like delicious booze. This is what real men look like. Kring.
Be safe.
Heard that this has been resetting for some people, which would be very annoying if it did, because do not want to deal with these. Wait, it didn't actually give me progress there. I didn't get progress for sword. What the dog doing?
How are ya? Safe travels.
Let's hope we get our proto Drake, because then I can just finish up the Valentine's Day video. Maybe. I might just anyway. I don't know. We'll be lucky and get proto Drake this time. Congrats, mon. We got nothing. That is not very poggers. So most likely we're not going to get the proto Drake thing. Would have been nice to get that as a thing. I probably will just not bother. Maybe I'll record it to try and increase the chance. But I should probably just get this video out.
It's too far away.
But should I really? But can you do this? Did actually manage to complete the
And will you be with you?
Did actually manage to complete low rank on Monster Hunter as well. Surprisingly, Shura Magala was actually really quite easy, mostly because I extremely overprepared for it.
Off and away.
Like I brought like so many different types of ammo for the fight. And it was so much easier than Gore Magala for the simple fact that its arena's flat, so it's really easy to actually aim the gun. Because that was the main problem with Gorma, it just kept staying in Area 7, and which was causing me massive problems. But Shurma died like faster than most other enemies, so I think it's because I was literally just using like the best fucking ammo, so it died in like 15 minutes when it usually takes me about 20 minutes to kill something. I also brought like a ton of Farcasters in case it gave me the new book. Yep. In case it gave me Frenzy, which it didn't. It only managed to give me Frenzy once, really. Why is this sticking around? Like I brought like what? It turns out all the Monster Hunter games only allow you to bring one Farcaster, but you can bring the materials to craft more, so you can have 11 Farcasters with you. Even if they're not 100% chance to craft, but I got like a buff from the food, which allowed me to get 100% crafting chance. Oh, we read that one already. But I forgot how much of a jump there is between high rank and low. Like, the stuff hits so hard in high rank. But quite funnily, I also forgot this is the game where it's the Hermitor from low rank to high rank, which is an insanely fucking difficult fight for if you're Blade Master. Turns out it's actually quite easy as gun. Is that new? Yep, we got 2 new books. What the fuck? This one's also got duration. But yeah, the because it turns out that the like the Hermitor's hard because like going from like low rank to high rank, Hermitors are really fucking armored enemies for like the first monster into high rank. So like most of the time, like they're hard because you just keep bouncing off them with blades. But with guns, any armored enemy just can't block your attacks. Like your attacks always deal lethal damage. So it actually dies at a quite fast pace because of like the fact that you're not glancing with any of your hits. It still hits insanely hard if it actually hits you, and it does have a dig attack, which can be quite deadly. But like that's deadly for blades as well.
How may I help? Be careful.
Ironically, the thing which has actually been causing the most damage has been the Velociraptor guys. Like their jump attacks are so hard to deal with for gun, and they're just so thin that they're hard to hit. All right, let's read our books though. Ashtamar crept silently through the massive underground tunnels, nervously looking over her shoulder in anticipation of a fast-moving tram. "Where is he?" she muttered angrily, stopping suddenly as something moved behind her. Her eyes narrowed dangerously as her daggers slid from their sheath. A hushed voice echoed in the hollow chamber. "I thought rogues liked to be behind their targets." She spun quickly, driving the blade into a shield of impenetrable force. "And I thought that paladins were supposed to be chastised," she replied with a confident smirk. Leaning forward, she counted out loud until the invisible bubble dispersed with a loud, audible pop. 12 seconds. I know you have the abilities that last longer than that. Bony fingers worked effortlessly beneath his armor, unlatching his breastplate and exposing him to the cold air. "Don't worry, my sweet Marcus. That's not finishing move tonight. I'm just getting started." He wrapped his arms around what remained of her waist and forcing an excited giggle as he nibbled at her neck vertebrae. The rest of the book has several sections that apparently worn out from repeated readings. Wow, very short. Don't remember it being that short. The wave of his face crashed into the side of the ogre's face with a meaty thud. The bulbous goons teetered for a moment like a marionette cut loose from the strings before falling onto the heap on top of his unconscious sibling. The Drake Tooth brothers may have been feared throughout the lands, but the courage of Sir Crispin and Greymane had won the day once again. The brave heroes had no time to pause and admire his work, not when Lady Moonshine remained shackled to the wall. Greymane strode to her side, each step as graceful as a ram on Dunmaror. "You unharmed, my lady? I trust those brutes did not cause you any harm?" She breathed a relieved sigh as he broke away the bonds that held the wrists and ankles. You swiftly arrival saw to that, noble champion, she answered. The night elf's glowing eyes beamed upon him like stars on a cloudless night. The greatest suffering was enduring the ogre's lascious glances. My leather armor was damaged during the capture, and several pieces seemed to have fallen away. She made a half-hearted attempt to cover the bareness of her taught mistress. Of course, a knight performing his duty would not notice such quantities. He assured her, taking her hand and lightly massaging her bruised wrists as she rose to her feet. Standing her full weight, Lady Moonshine was at least 3 heads taller than her saviours, if not more. She puzzled him a moment. Forgive me, good sir, but I can't discern if you are the shortest human I've ever met or the tallest dwarf. His white teeth flashed through the thickness of his beard like snow caps on the mountain ridge. I like to think that I'm the best of both, good lady. He gestured towards the doorway. A suspicious carriage awaits to convey you back home. I assure you my driver will not disturb us, as I personally see to your recovery. I will do my best to ensure the ride is to your liking. A playful smile danced about her lips. I hope I can rely on your driver's disconcession. I fear the rest of my fragile armor might fall away at any moment. The rugged, handsome knight bore brow and flashed a confident wink. Why, my dear, I'm positively counting on it. Oh, Sir Greymane, she swooned, falling into his arms. He guided her towards the waiting coach and stepped over the unconscious ogres on the floor. The story continues for a few more chapters, laden with vehicle metaphors. Now time to get another moth. Oh, another 2 moths actually. We can afford 2 more moths.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for big titty moths.
See you later.
Well, I guess tomorrow is another day. Let's do the roll for the proto trig thing. So we're going to take multiple years, maybe even centuries to actually get this other Valentine's mount now. Did they give the fucking proto trig thing the same drop rate as the actual original Love Rocket? Even if I haven't really tried that many times, I'm probably only going to try about 20 times, but still, it's just like, didn't they learn from previously they should really not make these so fucking rare? Yeah, I think this is the second to last day that we can get the thing. So we'll just try and get it. Annoyingly, I seem to have become ill. I'm like insanely tired all the time.
Right. Daylight's burning.
I'd say it's depression, but don't know. Like, I'm just so fucking tired.
And will you be with you?
I'll try and get a load of sleep tomorrow and then do more of the stuff on WoW. Like the other new stuff. I just haven't really been uploading enough this year, which is annoying. See if we can get some new books. Oh, I grabbed the wrong type of book. We need to wait a few minutes before we can grab another book. Just vibing, gaining that slow-ash progress. So yeah, I think we've only got 2 more days. Since I got today, tomorrow, and I think it ends on that one. I don't think we'll get that day. Unless I like get up at like 8, then maybe I can do it. If I don't know, I feel it's just gonna despawn and not reset. But anyway, we don't have to worry about it anyway, since we're gonna get it from this box, obviously.
Watch your feet.
See, I told you we'd get it from that box. Because fuck me, that's why. No, we'll still complete this quest though, I guess. Yeah, nice, it actually is new, unless it's not. I don't know why some of them have durations though. Because this book shouldn't have a duration. I've had this one before from like not from this event. And it doesn't possess a time limit, usually. We just be vibing here, grabbing the steamy romance novels. We be stealing those steamy romance novels. What we got? Got milk. Good milk. She needs some milk. We be vibing. Waiting to grab more. It didn't give me anything. When relaxing is literally just doing fuck all, it's giving us progress. Well, we got one book. It's unlikely we're gonna get this again. So it's probably the last one. Oh no, we got 2 books, didn't we? We got that one and the Gurubashi book. Okay, so let's read them. Legends of the Trolls, Volume 3, Stone Tide. By hand of Archmage M, amid some rune reader dial and introductions. The ancient Gurubashi Empire was the source of many fascinating and intriguing legends that can be no doubt traced to the envisions as explanations of their belief system and societal practices have pointed to a great reverence to their natural surroundings. While I have delved into many, an aspect of their snake worshipped in the previous volumes of studies, I put forth examination of the trolls' interest in a unique relationship with the sea, the Great Sea. The Gurubashi Empire was surrounded by 3 sides by sea, so it comes as a little surprise that the water would figure prominently as an aspect of their society. While the trolls were able to roam and control a large area of their jungle empire, the sea eludes them. It was vast and immeasurable, no doubt a disconnected neighbour from the powerful trolls. It should be noted that recent discoveries seem to suggest that the trolls had little interest in exploring the land beyond the Great Sea. While troll species have been encountered along the length and breadth of Azeroth, Khazmodon, Lochmodon, little evidence of the civilization has been found in the newly discovered lands of Kalimdor or upon the islands in the South Sea. Whether this demonstrates an unwillingness of the trolls to venture away from their terrestrial holdings or a failure on their part to develop the technologies needs to make such a journey will take further research and analysis that out of the scope of my writing here, but one can hardly ignore so large a presence and new findings in the expansive troll ruins of Stranglethorn Vale show an aspect of their relationship with the sea previously unknown and undocumented. Stone and tides. Recent discoveries during surveys of the Troll's ruins of Stranglethorn Vale have shown reference to an object known as the Stone of the Tides. Various fragments of troll legends can be placed together to paint a rather complicated picture of the stone and its importance to the ancient Gurubashi Empire. It appears that the Stone of the Tide allows its bearer to control waters in many forms, rivers, rain, and tide. Because of the stories retailed to use of the Stone of Tides, I have conjured that it is actually a physical manifestation of the powers of the Water Lords, a powerful elemental of the sea. How and why such an object would leave the Water Lord's control and fall into the hands of the trolls is another question, and is beyond the scope of my knowledge. The Tidebearer, like the movements of the imperious tides, the Stone of Tides entered the world of trolls and departed, never to be consistently staying in the trolls' hands for longer than a generation at a time. In troll legends, it is said that the first time the Stone of the Tides came to the Gurubashi Empire, it was found by a troll warrior wandering along the coast of Stranglethorn. He came upon a mysterious blue stone within which a milky white strand floated and flowed. Intrigued by the stone, the warrior took it with him and continued upon his journey. Over the weeks and months, the warrior discovered that the stone had given him control over water. He could summon forth water elementals, creatures formed completely of water, duplicating a fate that only powerful mages of the current tour are able to perform. The warrior travelled to the Zul'Gurub, to the heart of the empire, to show his newfound ability to the emperor. He easily gained a court audience, and after a demonstration his power in the center of the imperial city, his powers easily amazed the Gurubashi Empire, who immediately gave him a place of honor in the court, naming him Tidebearer, naming the warrior Tidebearer, leaving his old name behind. For years, the Tidebearer served the Gurubashi Empire, summoning his thrall water elementals in battle and manipulating the flow of water in Stranglethorn Vale for the benefit of the Empire. But as the years went on, the Tidebearer became more reclusive, tending to stay for long periods of time away from the court. The Tidebearer was hiding secrets from the prying eyes of the court. The abilities granted to him by the Stone of Tides also came with a curse. As the years passed, the Tidebearer was fading away. With each coming and going of the tides, the Tidebearer became less of himself, losing his corporeal form, pulsing in and out of existence, until in his dying days he travelled to the beach where he had first found the stone and walked into the sea, disappearing for the last time. Generations later, the Stone of Tides washed up on the shore of the Stranglethorn, and another Tidebearer was chosen. As the trolls brought the stone to Zul'Gurub, so that the process could continue for generations, the stone appears with the tide, and the tide leaving it into the tides. Modern-day accounts of the Stone of the Tides have appeared from place to place, but one must still wonder why an object of such power would appear with such regularity and by whom's design. Alright, so we've got the hot and misty. Marcus galloped on his warhorse towards the remote building, bringing an almost impecunious flush to one of the curvier guards as he passed. He dismounted and handed his reins to his ever-present stable master, placing one hand on her shoulder before speaking. "Kalma, you consider our last conversation?" Marcus asked, furrowing his eyebrows in a mock seriousness. Kalma rolled her eyes. Pandoran markings exaggerated the movements. "I doubt my life mate would think much of it." Marcus let out a bellowing laugh, looking over his shoulder as he walked away. "I still like to meet her one day." The tavern in the mist was usually crowded, and he pushed his way through the crowd until he stood in the shadows of a dark corner. An exotic voice purred his name. "Marcus, it's good to see you again." Marcus smiled and squinted as his eyes adjusted to the absence of light. "Madame Goya, the pleasure is all mine." She dipped into a polite bow. Marcus felt a sudden warmth as he was reminded to why the term bouncy was often used to describe Pandaran. He bowed and kind, catching Mangoya's hand and kissing it gently, never shifting his gaze from the hulking bodyguard standing behind her, a single scar between his watchful eyes. So Marcus, can I interest you in something special? I'm afraid the usual can't be offered today. Marcus did not miss her emphasis on the usual, nor the deep regret that laced the words. Their eyes met once again, and she squeezed his hand before letting go. If that is your will, may I see what you have to offer? Marcus asked. There are several magnificent pieces of armor, a tiny companion, and even an exotic mount. She answered, her typical playfulness quickly returning. She paused and held her hand to her chin, feigning thoughtfulness. But my most valuable treasures are located upstairs. Michael's eyebrows lifted comically, and his eyes widened before his expression settled in glee and acceptance. Until we meet again, then. Her eyes fluttered, and Marcus found himself walking up the stairs of the strange tavern. Waiting in the room at the top were two beings of such beauty that he nearly stumbled on the final step. One had long flowing hair the colour of the Sunwell itself, and the other kept her ebon hair cropped short. After several long moments of wordless, lust-filled glances, a realization struck him. He was looking into the face of the enemy. He unsheathed his mighty sword, bathing the blood elves in its pulsing glow. The elves with radiant hair spoke first. Goodness, it looks like someone is ready for battle. She placed her hand on the tip of his sword, lowering it with a gentle pressure as she crossed in front of him, always keeping her head cocked in his direction. Do you believe in love at first sight, or should I walk by again? Marcus leaned in closer, carelessly pressing the hard steel against her. He whispered something quietly in her ear and pulled away, eagerly searching her face for reaction. No, I won't do that. But my sister will. The blonde giggled. The dark-haired one silently raised a single eyebrow, nodding and shrugging her delicate shoulders at the same time. With a subtle gesture, her body glowed with an intense inner fire, burning away what little clothing she wore. As Marco's muscled arms wrapped around her, she whispered something to him. A symbol unseen by Marcus momentarily appeared above his head and surrounded him in a white glow. That feels amazing. What did you do? He asked. Fortune, my lord. You'll need it. It was then that he noticed she was literally levitating off the ground, weightless in his arms. His mind began to spin as countless scenarios played out in his head. His strong hands began to. The remaining pages are shrouded by the mists.
Hello.
Data expunged.
This gentleman.
So, I think this is the last attempt. So of course we're gonna get them out this time. Because we couldn't just fucking miss it because of bad RNG, could we? And boom, we missed it because of bad RNG. Who would have thought that?
How are you?
What the crap doing?
Have a good one.